Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Sanders, man. Mr. Sanders, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, for having.
No doubt. So look, man, we're gonna get into the mix, man. Tell the people about you. I mean, I know I just read off your the bullet points, but tell them about you, man.
Name Shaun Sanders Jr., class 2023. Yeah, Kempsville High School. The best school on the beach. Football,
Woo! That hurt.
football team at least.
Hey.
You know, second team region, second team beach, first team next year. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I had to get this guy because some people may know, some people may not know. I grew up in Virginia Beach, Virginia, as well. I played at Lansdowne High School, which is down the street from Kempsville. So went back and forth, but lately Kempsville, they've been that team. You know what I'm saying, one of the teams in the beach. So how does it feel being a premier player on one of the premier schools in the beach?
it feels good because my first 2 years we weren't that good because we was real young. Coach Terry led us to be where we at now. All the coaches, Coach Duke, everybody led us to be where we at now. It just feel good to prove everybody wrong because we told people from freshman year we was gonna be nice when we matured and got right. So it feels real good.
Yeah, shout out to Duke, man. Duke was my JV coach. Like my first taste at Lansdowne. I think it was his first time coaching. And he was a great coach back then. So I can imagine now, how it is almost 20 years later. Sheesh. So what's your goal, man? I know you had a lot of second team district, offense side and defensive side. What's your goal as far as you individually and you as a team being a leader over there?
As a team, I want to stay because last year we made it to the region. We got cut short. Played Green Run, lost by 4 points, I think. It was a great game, but this year I want a state championship. And individually, I want a first team. Last year I got second team, but I was playing injured. I played with a torn labrum all season, so it was So if I'm back 100%, I feel like I can get that first team, both sides of the ball.
Which side of the ball do you like playing more, Shaun? Do you like playing defense more or offense?
Defense for sure.
Why? Why is that?
Because I like offense too because they need me at offense. I not like offense, but defense I just like hitting people.
You like get nasty. Yeah. I got you. So what? So you said defense, but what feels better, a pancake or a sack?
A sack.
Sack. Yeah.
Facts. I always wanted to play defense, but I just wasn't quick enough. In my heart, I was a defensive lineman, but my body skill, offensive line. You know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Shaun, with playing offense and defense, like he said, what is the main difference for you when you do switch to that side of the ball or back to offense? What's the main difference, or what's going through your mind as far as mentality? Or is it a difference? Are you just the same guy on both sides? I'm going to beat up whoever in front of me, period.
It's really the same mentality because, as a lineman in general, you got to be aggressive. So, you got to be mean. But offense, it's offense, you got a certain assignment. You got a certain person you got to block. You got a certain step you got to take. Defense, it's you mainly, you got to go to a certain gap, but you free. You got,
I got you.
Certain moves to do, certain techniques. But offense, you got to be here at a certain point, at a certain amount of speed, and yeah. But pancake is good though.
So who would you say you modeled your game after being a lineman?
Of course, everybody watched Aaron Donald, so I feel like Aaron Donald is a generic answer, but I say really the most slept on guy in the league that I watch is Grady Jarrett from the Falcons.
Yeah, Grady nasty.
Grady Jarrett.
But not just because, now, mind you, he was a 4th round pick, so a lot of people didn't really get him that, and they counted him out because of his size, like you said.
Right.
But I think Grady, man, watching him, I don't know if bro he get into the offensive lineman head, but he'll set him up. I watch him set his moves up. Right. You know what I'm saying? The first snap, first series, he's doing everything the same way. Second series, he do nothing the same. Right. And they keep him off their toes. And he's so quick and nimble, man. I hope we re-sign him. I hope we extend Grady. I hope they really do that and keep him in the A, man. But he don't fit the scheme. You know what I mean? They need a gap eating nose tackle, 350, 360 pounds. You know, that's not Grady's game.
Right.
He does it, but he doesn't do it at a high level. He's good in those pass rush situations in that type of a scheme that Dean Pease runs, that 3-4. So I like Grady too, man. That's a great example. Great example.
So what do you think, like, as far as your technique, like what do you think your strength is? Like when you go on that D line, like knowing, especially being the first team, anything, you know, you got to have some tools in that toolbox. Like what's your go-to, like, yo, I'm gonna get them with this every time?
I say power. Cause
I
don't think nobody match me in the beach with strength wise. I mean, I can add some speed to it here and there. If you get used to the bull rush, I can add like a quick club, quick anything. But I say my main thing is bull rushing the club. Like that's my main go-tos because, you know, I squat 550 pounds, I bench 415. So it's like anybody really.
Bro, he had that Will Smith and guys with that club, bro. I'm telling you. He put that Will Smith, give me a swipe down in a Will Smith, and you the quarterback at that point.
Right.
Jeez, Louise, you stronger than me. Boy, I already know. I ain't messed with it. So how was so being in the beach, I think the Beach District is one of the most slept on regions as far as just talent. Like, you know, we had Percy Harvin, you know, we had a lot of guys come out of Lansdowne, but it's guys that came out of a lot of schools, Bayside, Kempsville, Green Run, that's in that area, that we have legends come from that area. Like, but you don't always see the guys getting that respect they should on a national stage. Like, how's that recruiting process been for you, or has it been difficult because of the area that, you know, being in?
Right. Got one offer now, but to Allen University, HBCU in South Carolina.
Okay.
The area, it is kind of slept on recruiting, and I feel like going to Kempsville, like coming in freshman year, I feel like we were slept on in general because, you know, my freshman year they was coming off a 6-game losing streak. It was like I ain't feel like we was getting no looks, but this last season, my junior season, when we started winning, I feel like the coaches started recognizing and started realizing like Kempsville where it's at, and we need to get some players off Kempsville.
That's a bet. So any, like, you know, you hear people always talking about the offers. Would you walk on anywhere? Like, you know, take that chance, bet on yourself?
I mean, it depends on the situation I'm in. I will
the scholarship. Take the scholarship.
I don't really know about that because I feel like the situation I'm in, because, you know, walk on, you still got to pay the money. So I feel like I'm trying to come on, but don't got to pay for nothing. So
take the scholarship, man. Ain't nothing wrong with HBCU, bro. I'm an HBCU myself, bro. HBCUs, man, if they'll, and I think with what Deion Sanders is actually doing for HBCUs, I think you'll actually see a lot more kids take that Travis Hunter type move, man. And you're going to see a lot of kids actually trying to get at these HBCUs, but it's going to be on the HBCUs to get that type of coach. You know, Deion, it's only one Deion.
Right.
But, you know, Grambling had got, what's your man, Hugh Jackson. And I think if you get some more guys to kind of start and go back and giving back to these HBCUs, those kids will be willing to make those moves and make those decisions, because it's all about security, man. You want to go somewhere where you know you're going to have the opportunity to get the looks and get what you deserve and stuff like that. So I'm going to always say favor toward the scholarship, man. But HBCUs, man, if you did get a chance to play with Coach Sanders, man, I would say take that, bro. That's dope, man. Any HBCU, man. HBCUs, yeah.
I mean, Norfolk State is
Norfolk State.
You know, they turned it up last year. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get one of the coaches on the show too, man. He's a recruiting guy too, so, you know,
right.
Plug. But yeah, man, they turned it up, because when I was back in my day, Norfolk State, you ain't go there to know for no football game. What else the last thing you was paying attention to? But now they turned it up for sure. So what's game on the schedule, you know, you guys circled that you're looking forward to this upcoming season?
I say your old school.
I say week 1, Green Run. You know, the rematch for the regional championship. That's week 1.
Oh yeah.
Blowing out week 1. So I feel like that's a very anticipated game. Not for us, not for them, but for the whole city, the whole 757. So I feel like everybody wants to see that.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be crazy. That's definitely gonna be crazy. This is one of them places, man. Certain games, you better get there early, baby. Yeah, get there early because it's gonna be crazy, especially Green Run to Kempsville. Like looking back, like when I was looking over the past, I was like, yo, Green Run, especially when I heard Green Run, I was like,
Yeah.
Green Run's crazy. But Kempsville, man, y'all turn it up. Like, I saw it was like up and down, but yeah, man, y'all legit for sure. So tell the people, man, give them your socials and your information, man, where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, CBM_Shaun. I don't really be on Facebook like that. So, Facebook, Shaun Sanders Jr. Twitter @Shaun Sanders Jr. And that's really all I be on.
All right, and you got a question, Steve?
I did have one more for him. I know he mentioned Aaron Donald as one of the players you look at. What about on the offensive side? Which offensive lineman do you like to watch, or you would say you like to try to mimic, or would like to pattern your game after on the offensive side?
Offense, of course. If you go back, you got Larry Allen.
Ooh, boy, God, dog.
You got David the Castro. You got linemen that you can look for. Who else? The Pouncey.
So you would say your game is more of a mauler. You coming at you. I'm coming down here. You know what's about to happen. I'm about to tell you it's 4th and 2, and I'm finna run it straight at you. I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of, you think of that like, I think like that Quentin Nelson, you know what I'm saying? Trent Williams,
yeah.
Them dudes, man. They make, especially Trent Williams, boy, he make O-line just look cool, man. Like
he do. He's on the first person I would definitely say when he came out with that face mask. He was on the first people that had a face mask on, and it was dark.
Yeah.
Oh man, an offensive lineman looking like that.
Right.
Man, he got the swag, he got the colored cleats, you know what I'm saying? The gloves, he be having the tight, like he's the guy that we be like in high school, college. You be like, man, where the guys at with the swag? He that guy. He that guy. So how big are you on the swag on the field, man? You just get up there and you gotta make sure you look the part.
I mean, you look good, you play good, so
there it is.
You gotta look. You got to look good. You gotta look good. You got to.
Yes, sir. So look, man, closing. Something I saw when I was doing my reading up on you, man. Your relationship with your pops. How integral was that? Was he like in your journey as far as coming up, football and just life in general?
Right. My pops taught me everything I know. So it's like when he passed, it was like, oh yeah, now I got to go harder for him, type thing, for myself, but for him and for my family, for my sister, my mother. Like, I would say football helped me in like the grieving process for my pops. So it's like, my pops want me to do this. My pops taught me to do this, and that's not in football, but that's in like life in general. Like my pops taught me the ins and outs of life. So it's like when he passed, it's like I got to go harder now. Like it ain't no stopping now for sure.
That's definitely, man. Definitely use that motivation, man. Look, we're gonna be following. I'm definitely gonna be following the Beach District. Following you. I'm gonna be cheering y'all on until we see y'all on that week. But after that, you know what I'm saying, you back on, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be following, man, and I'm gonna try at least all that I can do as far as getting your face out there, your huddle. I'll put it. The link is with all the videos, man. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. They click on your link, man, and get your name out there, man. Get the recognition you deserve, man.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Definitely, man. We want to bring you back, man. I definitely say after that week 1, you said it's a big game, man. Week 1, man, we want to go ahead and pencil you in. We can get you back on the show to talk about it that following week, man. You got to tell us how you did, man, good or bad. We want to know. We're going to follow you.
Sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, look, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we get back, DBU, man. Real quick, who you think DBU? I know you might not have had a chance to think about it, but who you got?
DBs. I probably say LSU.
Yeah.
I probably say LSU.
Give me D-line U. We talked about D-line U last week, man. Who you got for D-line U?
D-line U gotta be either Georgia or Alabama.
There it is.
It gotta be either Georgia or Alabama.
You heard what he said, Florida?
Yeah.
Look, We give y'all a little something. We'll go with Bama first.
Shaun, bro, it's been fun, man. Appreciate it, man. Good luck to you this
Indeed.
season, man. Keep working hard this off season. We're gonna keep up with you. And man, we wish you the best of luck, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, we're gonna take a 30-second break and be back.